All right, we're back. Jesus, what happened, dude? It was crazy. Dude, that was nuts. That was absolutely insane. I was trying to get this up this entire time and I didn't even. Dude, YouTube, I swear to Jesus. No, I wasn't pooping. No, I was not pooping. No, I was not pooping. Dude, that was nuts. I don't know why. It just. The curse, man. The absolute curse. The first funny part was that like at first like 2 minutes I was like, oh, going like normal, and then it didn't let me know that it was like, okay, now you're having connectivity issues, and I'm like, well, shit. I had to go ahead and restart the whole thing. All right, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Dude, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. The poop. Oh yes, of course, right. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my goodness gracious! But again, we're gonna roll into this very very quickly. Good to see every single one of you guys, man. Good to see every single one of you guys. I saw a lot of your chat. I want to go through this really quickly because I want to make sure that I'm caught up. Red C4, what's going on? Skyrunner's already got your message. We already built your mystery box and it's already en route to you. So just keep an eye out for it. We don't normally let you know when the package is shipped, but if you want the track number, we can. But it has already shipped to you, so just keep an eye on it. It's probably going to get to you by the end of the week. Zubanel, what's going on, man? Good to have you as well. Scrolling through. Stealth Ninja, hello. So I got like 29 entries for stuff I bought. Is that for this live? Again, the live stream giveaway happens on Thursdays. And it depends on when you place the order. If you bought something during our live stream specifically, when the promos were active, then yes, you would automatically be getting extra entries. RPG Lovers, what's going on, man? Good to have you here as well. Hat, what's going on, dude? Good to have you here as well. 920 Tactical, Wisco, good evening. It's all legit. Hello. Cutter, my man, good to have you here as well. Shadow Ghost, good to have you as well. Lieutenant Muffin Man, hello. Good to have you on the stream, my man. Screwy Nuts, my man. My dog, my man. It is all legit. It's all legit. I did see that also as well. Your wife did give birth. Congrats, man. I'm so excited for you. I'm super pumped for you as well. Hopefully she does okay. But dude, that's freaking awesome. That's sick that you're a dad now, dude. That's awesome. Darkest of Trees, my man. Hello. Good to have you on the stream as well. Fast man, any update on the... You motherfucker. Be patient, motherfucker. It's coming, dude. Seriously, relax. Jeez. Oh my goodness, man. What the frick, dude? That's so funny. That's so funny, dude. Of course, that's the first thing, dude. That's the first thing you ask about. I'm taking half an hour to catch with it. Nah, dude, we're good. We're chilling. Happy Ghost Ninja. Why you crying, bro? Why you sleeping? DJ, good to have you here as well, my man. Darwin's Arbiter, hello. Ghost Y'all 13, hello. Scrolling down. Doing good, just chilling. What's up, everyone? Victor, what's happening? Good to have you as well. Y'all getting the FG42? Possibly. Probably. I'm not going to say guaranteed yes, but more than likely. Absolutely. Guys, welcome everyone to tonight's live stream. I know we had a rough start with it due to connectivity issues of fucking course, right? To be fair, it hasn't happened in a while, so I'm glad that it was something that at least got fixed fairly quickly. Cause yeah, your boy has been wanting to stream and hang out with y'all. I wanted to apologize too, by the way, for having to not do or having to cancel Thursday's stream. I did have something personal come up. That I could not push it aside. I really needed to take care of it. Thank God I was able to get that all fucking situated. We're good. We're fine. Nothing terrible happened. Thank God. Nothing bad like that. But yeah, just couldn't be avoided. But again, I will be counting all of last week's orders, entries into this week's live stream giveaway, which is of course scheduled right on time. No issues there. Again, if you don't know what the live stream giveaway is, I'm gonna leave a link to it on the live chat. You can check it out for yourself, though, on the main website. It's there for everyone to go and read for themselves. New products I want to share with all y'all. New. We got that new stuff as well. Look at this. We got a new mystery box, baby. New player Airsoft mystery box. Every single prize on this list is going to be a combo of some sort, making it very easy for a beginner to just hop right on into it. Just get right into the news, right? Let's get right on into it. These things are freaking sweet. Some of the top prizes on here are fucking awesome. And of course, as is per tradition for a lot of our mystery boxes, if not most of our mystery boxes at this point, all the prizes are going to be more than what the actual retail cost of the box is. In addition, The box is discounted to even lower, so it's $169 right now. Hey, nice. It's discounted to $169. So even more of a steal. Getting ready for the holidays. Are you ready for the holidays? Fuck no, I'm not. But we're going to try. We're going to try our best. We have a bunch of stuff that is going to be on a sale right now. New shocker deals up to 60% off. Airsoft guns, tactical gears, accessories, and so much more. You got to make sure that you check it all out for yourself and take advantage now while you can. Promo is active. Every $50 gets you 2 entries, so do not miss out. And make sure that you have those orders in and get that holiday shopping done early. Now, with that said, let's get on into the questions. If you do have any airsoft-related questions or not airsoft-related questions at all, feel free to go ahead and put the letter Q right in front of your question. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify and thereby answer. But make sure you are getting those orders in during the duration of this time. And even though stream technically started a little bit later because of the fucking whatever, I will still be counting orders placed during that time frame. So at 7:30, since that's when technically speaking I was trying to get this started, we'll go ahead and run it just like we normally would anyway. But let's get right on into it. Oh, it could have been 1.6. Oh, no, dude. No, not the 6.7, bro. Not the 6.7 bullshit, bro. I hate that shit. Dude, I hate that, man. The real chokehold. What's going on, man? Good to have you here as well. Had to take a long shite last Thursday. Dude, if that was, I wish that was the case. I wish that was the case. Because at least I still could have streamed if that was the point. I was going to say stremmed. Stremmed is not the past tense of streamed. It's not the past tense. Squirrely Nuts, Isaias, you know if the buffer tube on the MD4 is mil-spec or airsoft. I'm pretty shopping before it arrives. Oh, I see. Should be mil-spec. Should be mil-spec. Not airsoft. It should be mil-spec. So it should be compatible with most real stocks and what have you. So if you wanted to put like an actual, I don't know, I'm just throwing a fucking out. If you wanted to put like an actual like Magpul stock or something, I don't know, just fucking throw shit out of my head. Yeah, it'd work. Poggers, loggers. Oh, absolutely loggers. Doing good, just chilling in the graveyard, you know. Oof, my man. Sorry, I had to rush to make dinner. I did some delicious Hawaiian burgers, which were fan-fucking-tastic, man. They were so freaking good. A nice charred pineapple on there as well. Got it nice and soft and like some nice little mushy, but still a little give to it as well. I made some homemade barbecue sauce as well. It's a nice little tangy sauce that went on top, and then some chipotle mayo. Had all the fixings on there. Oh, bellissimo, bellissimo. And then of course some homemade seasoned fries as well. Scrolling up. Make sure I'm missing anything. Okay, yeah, I should be all caught up. Calling him now. No, Dark Tree. I didn't realize you were actually actively calling me. No, I don't have my phone on me. I was trying to get this shit up and running. Let's see. Imagine paying that and then you stuck in the hot. Oh yeah, what happened on Saturday at Shmeshi Village, right? For anyone that went to that event and was disappointed, I'm sorry about that. I've been seeing some complaints. I have heard of, the rain and then not being allowed under the tents and everything. That was a pretty common thing. I mean, playing in the rain is fun. Playing in the rain is an absolute vibe. But yeah, not letting your customers at least stay dry in between does kind of fucking suck. The biggest FU of that event is that they wanted to charge you for camping out. Yeah, that fucking sucked. That was not good. That was not good. I don't know why. Yeah, no, hell no. Need even the money to sit around. Oof, that is rough. That is absolutely rough. There's the baby. I'm just grabbing. There's a normal. Okay, yeah. We should be all caught up on that as well. Coop, what's going on, man? Good to have you here as well. Pineapples, absolutely. Burgers sound tasty. Burgers were tasty, man. They were absolutely tasty. Haven't played Airsoft in 8 years from the Magic Toaster, and just got interested in it again a few weeks ago. Have there been any game-changing stuff since like the MTW came out? I mean, 8 years ago, we didn't even really have too many beginner models. Like 2017, 2018. How many were they using? 5, 3, yeah, 2017. 2017 was kind of the year that like I consider as like the marker for when Airsoft really became like the advancement in AEG technology specifically got a lot higher and the accessibility got a lot easier. You know what I mean? It was a lot lower. It was a lot easier for a new player to pick up something that was fairly good quality, much better quality than the stuff that I had been used to playing with when I first started off 16, 15 years ago. Right? Yeah, I would say that's like sort of the marker that I use for like 2017 is like what I call, and on is like the marker for modern Airsoft, right? That's like the modern Airsoft era. Yeah, gas 12X have gotten, more available as well, and they're continually becoming more available. Quality's gotten better. More parts are available for things. Like, yeah, I would say there have been quite a few advancements as well. That sucks they couldn't use their tents. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? I heard that too. Like, why couldn't you just fucking use a tent? You just want to stay dry. That's all it is. Oh, apologies. Oh man, my allergies are going crazy right now. Airsoft Con was whack last year. Didn't even try this year. Oof, that does suck. I remember. I mean, here's the thing, guys. Like, I've been playing for so long, and I haven't always been working for GI since day one, right? I've done the Airsoft Con thing as well, and it used to be really fun, but I couldn't help but always feel like I remember going one year. I was like super excited for it, and I got disappointed because it felt like, how do I describe it? It just felt very disappointing. It felt very disappointing because there'd all be all these new cool products, right, and stuff they're showing off from the brands directly, and you couldn't buy anything from them. You had to go ahead and go inside and buy whatever's currently available, and even then it was like, all right, just so whatever deals you happen to have going on. At least with things like, when we used to do the Airsoft Expo, you could make offers for things that even if they weren't available yet, you could still make an offer to buy it, and they would probably sell it to you. You know what I mean? You could buy directly from people, and I love the fact that we have, honestly, that's why I love our Mayo Gang swap meets, our buy, sell, trade events. I love those, dude. The swap meets are always so much fun. It's always cool to see what people are selling. You can always find like a nice come up, because we'll always have like our boneyard stuff as well that you can, take something and start flipping them, right? Like it's cool. It's freaking cool, man. I love that shit. But unfortunately, we can't do them every single month. But however, I do hear through the grapevine that we may or may not be able to do another swap meet towards the end of December, or maybe around January. So you heard it here first. There might be another one coming up sooner than we anticipated, because again, it seemed like very, very positive turnout. So I'm very happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that. Anyone in the KDBWay shipment, itching to get my hands on the Tech 9. KDBWay, okay, I'm gonna be real. Anyone fucking KDBWay, they take a while, man. Like, we've placed our orders for things for KDBWay. Dude, they take so long. They take so long. I mean, I get it. It's like you're having to ship to everyone, but like, dude, fucking, what do they say in Spanish? Ponte las pilas, man. Like, fucking put in the batteries. Wake up. Come on, give us our shit. Because we placed our orders like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I think. Lagging it, man. Absolutely lagging it. Another swap meet? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be doing another swap meet sooner than we realize, but I'm not too sure the exact date yet. Of course, when I do, Discord's going to find out. I'm going to be announcing on the live streams here as well. And I'll be putting it all across our social media platforms. Everyone's going to know about it. If they don't know, that means they're not even bothering to look. That's the only excuse. So I came with a Gate Titan and Max Hop unit in it. Hey, that's what's up, baby. That's what's up. Make sure I'm missing shorter energy ratio, and I believe it's brushless motor in it. Okay, excuse me. What's going on? Make sure I'm missing anything. Admin allow free camping always. That's the thing. Like, I remember, like, even on like casual days, even not even really events, but like, I remember going with my buddies, and we do like some canyon runs and canyon drives, and then afterwards we just camp out because we'd have all of our airsoft gear. Literally be after work, the last day of work on like a Friday or Saturday. We'd camp out. Yeah, it was usually on a Friday. This is when I used to work on Saturdays. We'd do our drives. We'd camp out right outside, like Saturday night. Just, went to the gas station beforehand, did our runs, came back down, and we just slept in our cars. We slept in our cars. It was like super late in the night. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we just fucking napped. That's literally what it was. We took a nap, and then we woke up like early as fuck because we were right outside the gates for the field. We just basically slept there, and the refs, they don't care. They're like, we're not on their property technically yet, so it's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Unlocked the doors. We were the first ones in, registered. We were good to go. We played all day, and then of course afterwards we'd have like awesome dinner. Like those were some really, really good memories that I have, but it definitely requires the cooperation of like the staff, to just be like, hey, fucking whatever. They want to camp out here, so that way they can, at least either stay dry during this whole event, especially if it's raining. You know what I mean? Like, fucking whatever, the Real Choco, trying to put together an airsoft swap meet flea market here in Michigan. I actually don't know, like, in general, Real Choco, what is the airsoft scene like out there, specifically in, like, Michigan? And what part of Michigan specifically are you, like, coming out of? Because I'm actually very curious just to hear what the scenes are usually like out there. Are they more focused, like, indoor, more focused outdoor? Just wondering. Hey, it's been a while since I've been in airsoft, and I've been looking at battery, and I was looking at battery, and specifically Titan batteries. You guys don't really have anything anymore. What's up? Coop, it's because Titan wants to... how do I say this? They want to work with specific people directly, but I'll be honest with you. If you're looking for a Titan battery, don't bother paying the price. Go with a Zion Arms battery because, and I shit you not, Zion Arms batteries come from the same factory as Titan batteries. Do with that information what you will. Oh, hell yeah, I'm only 30 minutes from Midland. Oh, just got the 5.1 TM High Kappa and a Wheat Tech 9. Ruger. Hey, what's up? I like that, man. Riley Castro. Good taste, by the way. Good taste. G&G latest basic release with Modus of the T's. What is the yeah, G&G recently, they have to come. Dude, have you seen some of the new stuff G&G put out, what we got recently? Look at it. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. You got new products, right? Let's scroll back a bit because we've been adding like a fuck ton of parts and shit, dude. Going back, going back, going back. The new, what is it? The new colorways for the Stealth and the Bato. Have you seen those? Oh, where'd they go? Shit, where are they? I think it was put under, was it here? Oh, don't tell me it's sold out. It might have sold out. No! No! Oh, dude, this was so sick. Dude, these are so freaking cool, and they work great. And they, of course, they look freaking like so cute, dude. So kawaii, bro. So kawaii. They started with the enemy. For lack of a better term, yeah. Yeah, which is really awkward when I bumped into him at SHOT Show last year. Or, technically this year, but... Man, SHOT Show was like... It felt like it just happened like 2 months ago. That shit was like in January, dude. That's almost a year ago now at this point. And people say pink don't sell. That's what I'm saying, man. You throw pink options of guns out there, people buy the shit out of those, man. They'll buy the crap out of those. Granted, they'll always put like a limited quantity out there in the first place. But still, just the fact that it exists... People want it, you know? The camping is one of my favorite parts about the events, and Michigan is mostly outdoor, with a few indoor locations, in my opinion. Mostly lots of cool fields. Must Cedar, Hole in the Wall, Future Ball, and Hell Survivor. Oh, okay. I see. It definitely sounds fun. I've always wanted to play more like that sort of woods ball style, you know, just out in the forest and shit, right? A bunch of like pine trees or cedars and shit. That sounds really cool. Lots of underbrush as well. Do you guys have a high Kappa outer barrel that's longer than a 5.1? I'm doing something special. Something special, he says. Something special, he says. Guys, remember, during this time frame, promotions are live right now. Every $50 you spend gets you 2 entries into Thursday's giveaway. Don't miss out. Spread the word. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Longer than 5.1. I'm pretty sure we do. Let's see. High Kappa outer barrel. I don't know if there'll be... That's a very good question. I mean, worst case scenario, there might be like a Vorsk Titan 7-inch that, like, you know, is like maybe Boneyard or something that someone broke. Potentially something along those lines. But that's a tough one, actually. I'm pretty sure it exists. Like, I'm like 75% sure that is a thing. But I don't remember what brand it would be under. Because most of the stuff we carry is typically going to be like 5.1. Like, you know. Because, I mean, the most popular version of the high cap as a whole, right? 5.1, 4.3, maybe a few of those. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, I'd have to definitely look for that. That's going to take me a while to find. If we even do have one. Worst case scenario, there might be like a Boneyard one or something. You know, open box. Maybe. But I'll definitely have to look for that. The John Wick high kappas are 5.4. Yeah, but I don't know if we have those barrels exactly. That's the thing. I don't know if we carry those individual barrels. I know it's not normally listed as a thing. You guys in Michigan got to check out Blast Camp in Alberta, Indiana. I actually do have a buddy that's all the way out there in Indiana as well. telling you, come to Mass near Camp Zuba for a good mix of everything. You have told me, Zubanil. You have told me. Hell Survivors has plane choppers and pillboxes. That's cool. That's freaking sick. Yeah, that's the AG. I got the CM16 Bato. Yeah, the Bato is cool. The Bato is sick. It's actually pretty big here all around Michigan, all the fields. Okay, yeah. Midland, Michigan, Isaias, and hey, this is Creekside. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see, this one's for anyone who can answer it. What's the airsoft scene in Ohio? That is also a good question because my boy Fats here is actually going to be moving to Ohio. Big Sag, man. But you know what? You do what you got to do, bro. You do what you got to do. You already got family out there. Makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You're leaving us anyway. Yeah, that actually is. I remember a few dudes that I remember seeing way back in the day that had like this whole Milsim group based in Ohio. What part? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Make sure I'm missing anything. Scrolling up. One of the kids will answer that one as well. Remember, if you have questions, put the letter Q in front of your questions. It's gonna make it a lot easier. You gotta show the deal you have on the PX9. You gotta show off the deal you have on the Action Army ECS PX39. I sent it off to my cousin. He bought that. He was because the deal's crazy. The East Action Army. You mean the Classic Army? Yeah, because we'll have the Classic Army PX39. I didn't. That one's interesting. I was like, Action Army. What the frick? Yeah, PX39 right now, guys, is actually pretty fucking sweet. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of the Classic Army stuff is gonna be on a pretty big, not even shocker deal, just straight up a blowout sale. Like, literally less than 50%. You know what I mean? It's more than a 50% discount that you're getting with this. 110 right now for a PX29. These aren't a blowout sale, so just bear that in mind. But if you were looking for a steal, you honestly can't beat that. Or, oh, my favorite. My absolute favorite. You want a classic? Go for the Classic Army Mark 18 Nemesis. These guys right here. Yeah, let's do. Oh my goodness, yeah. Look at this, $125. $125. Full metal Nemesis with the ECS programmable trigger unit. My God, $125 for a Nemesis. I never thought I would ever live to see the day. That is crazy. For anyone that's getting back into Airsoft, haven't played in years, you just want something that's going to be competitive out the box, very convenient, and of course not going to cost you arm and leg right now. Only during this time, get one of these. Seriously, it's fucking cool. There you go. Go on and take advantage of that. Do with that what you will. Oh, now it's going down. Ideas. Can you do a loadout video for your Mac Free Talk loadout? Oh, is that a Muffin Man? Here's the tough thing about it. I want to. Like, I actually genuinely want to, man. But we've done loadout videos in the past. And unfortunately, I mean, like, not even main videos. Even shorts we've done, right? I could try maybe something like a new format. But Boaz and I have tried going over, you know, like loadout kits before, like videos and short forms. And they just don't do well. They don't do well, unfortunately. Like, they do terrible in terms of views, which is unfortunate. Because, you know, I'm not the coolest guy out there with the coolest, you know, kits, but I do think I have a pretty eclectic taste in terms of, you know, how I put my kits together and what I run. And there's a lot of advice that I like to give people, and just practical advice, right, that people can follow. And I am proud of, like, two kits in particular that I have. I'm very proud of my Rhodesian Sela Scout kit, my Security Forces kit, and I'm also very proud of my Mac VSAW kit. Again, there's like two different things I need for it last minute, but I mean, overall, I'm pretty happy with how it comes out. The aesthetic definitely hits. There's a few other minor detail things, 'cause it's the details that really make the kit stand out, right? There's a few other things that I want to change too, but I am overall happy with what I have. But yeah, if I could, maybe I might be able to do some type of like loadout video. You know, just showing off what I'm wearing, what I'm using. But yeah, no, it's really tough to do it, because it's a lot of time you have to take to do this. Those videos actually take a lot of time to film. But who knows? I might be able to do it in the future. God knows, I love videos concentrating on like the kit and also the gear that people are using. I love that shit. But whenever we do it, terrible views. Nobody watches them. Nobody watches you. The YouTube gods care about the views. Yeah, unfortunately, man. Yeah, let's just do it. Who cares about the views? YouTube, because I'm not no lie. I'm not bullshitting you. However, like whatever short I do, right? Let's say I do one short that like I do several in a row that are like bangers, right? It's like, all right, cool. They're getting over a certain amount of number in views. It's like, sweet. All right, cool. That's good. I have a certain margin for what I consider like a good video, right? In terms of like the views and also the likes and everything, the participation, the engagement. There's a lot of factors, but in terms of just raw views, there's a certain like I guess requirement that it needs to hit in order for me to consider it good, right? Like it did its job. It's what it's supposed to do, right? Because marketing, you are supposed to get more eyes on your shit. That's the whole point. So I will work super hard to make sure that I have like bangers, and then I'll do one video, that maybe not as many people are interested in, right? And it's like one of those videos that I have to do. It's not even like it's negotiable. I just have to do it because we are a retailer, so we do sell things. We have to sell things, right, in order for us to continue doing what we do. So I have to sell something. And the minute that I do a video, even if I try to make it entertaining or trying to cool, a little more fun, lighthearted, it will do shit in terms of numbers of views, and that will literally affect the performance of the entire YouTube channel. I'm not even joking. This has been proven that if you do one stinker, right, even if you try your best on it, if it stinks, if people don't like it, it's going to affect everything else, which is so unfair, dude. I fucking hate sometimes how YouTube works, but it's my job, I gotta follow the rules. I gotta play by their games. I've played these games before. Oh, that's a good question, Coop. Since a bunch of stuff is discounted, as someone who plays indoor area, what's a good gun to get right now alongside the pistol mystery box? Because I was thinking back about the Lancer Tactical Gen 3. Yeah, do it. Gen 3s are great. I would never say no to a Gen 3. Gen 3s are awesome. Honestly, my personal preference would be the Gen 3 Helion series. But there's other options you can go with as well. You're playing indoors, so you want to be as CQB as possible, sure. There's a few options there. I would say you can't go wrong with the Gen 3. Worst case scenario, even if it doesn't look like how you want it to, you can just build out the externals of the Gen 3, make it how you want, keep the gearbox the exact same. It works. The Nebula 1 ETU is pretty fucking solid. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. Fantastic pick, man. Real wow, what's going on, man? Good to have you on the stream. Sick, I got a Gate Aster 2 on my Crytek Trident Mark III Custom, and it's snappy as fuck. Nice. One, it getting a Gate Titan 2 other than the other Nebula 2. Yep. Gotta get your brushless to throw it into it. I'm gonna say something, maybe controversial, hot take. Brushless motors are freaking overhyped, bro. Like, if you want it, obviously everyone has their own opinion. Go for it, you know what I mean? But, I'm telling you, I freaking hate those brushless motors, dude. Some of these shits, like, it makes it so much more difficult when we're trying to go ahead and freaking, like, do, like, custom work on stuff. Because some of them just complicate the fuck out of it. It obviously depends on the exact motor, right? Some of them are just... You don't need it, man. Like, why do you need to go? You don't need to go this fast. You don't need to shoot this fast, bro. But, like, whatever. It's people's build. They can do whatever they want. I never felt like, if you were, in my opinion, I feel like if you are good, a stock gun will serve you just fine. If you want that performance, obviously go for it, right? But I never felt like the need to go, like, that crazy in terms of a motor. Like, I'll spend at most maybe $65 on a motor. Like, the BB itself, at the end of the day, is going to kill you regardless of whether I'm using a brushless or not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion about it. Everyone can have their own. I'm very simple, right? 18 to 1s, maybe short stroked, right? With 25K motor, something nice and torquey, and I'm good. Hell, if I really wanted to, 16-to-1s. I have 13-to-1 builds. I almost never use them, to be honest, other than like my MGC4, because that one is just awesome. My MGC4 has been built out right now by our techs. That thing is scary, but I feel bad if I ever hit somebody more than like once or twice with that thing, you know? I will never use that gun in full auto. That gun is too terrifying. I don't ever want to use that in full auto, ever. Right? But like in general, like I've always been like, all right, fairly torquey motor, reshim it right, obviously, tune it, tune the compression, and then 16-to-1 gears. Like I've done the 16-to-1 builds, and they're solid. They rock. You know, that I've never had an issue with it. I get as many rounds as I want down the trigger, down the range. It works. You know, it absolutely works. I never really felt the need to do that, go that crazy. Brushless and DSG who hurt you, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, granted, I haven't had too many people wanting to do both. It's usually one, but even then, it's like, bro, what are you trying to do here, man? What are you trying to do here? Like, even stock guns can be incredibly like snappy right now, and they won't need that much shit in them. You know what I mean? Like, the fact they're going that much, it's like, dude, unethical, bro. Unethical. What is wrong with you? My Gen 3 pops like an HPA. It turns heads. Absolutely, absolutely. There's one gears in my scar. I love it. Yeah, until you broke it. It's going up. You know, I'm telling you, main play the YouTube algorithm, hanging LGBT flag somewhere in the background. YouTube blue hairs will never bother you again. You say that, but then fucking, I'm not getting political, but you go on the other side of it, like, and those guys are freaking getting crazy views right now. The other side of that is getting crazy views sometimes too. It's not even really that, honestly. It really is just a matter of what is being shown on the channel itself. Once it like flags you for one thing, it's like it never forgets. It never forgets. You know what I mean? Like, it never forgets. It never forgives, bro. I wish you would ease up on airsoft content. It really sucks to have your stuff suppressed by people who can't comprehend the idea that airsoft is different from actual firearms. I hate the rules. Same, brother. You are preaching to the choir. It has been an incredibly frustrating journey for all of us to figure out even what the rules even are, because the problem is YouTube will intentionally keep their terms of services and their community guidelines incredibly vague, so that way it's all up to interpretation. That's the point. They don't want it to be well defined because they want it to be within their reason, right? They're smart. They know what they're doing. Make sure to miss anything. Scrolling up. Remember, guys, if you do have questions, let me know. Put that a Q in for any questions. It's going to make it a hell of a lot easier for me to spot and identify and thereby answer. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm pretty sure we're all caught up on this. Damn, it's a great starter gun for the scrubs, bro. Gotta recommend them. Absolutely. That's that one as well. New York has quite a few fields, and it's rough for like 4 hours from Pennsylvania. I think Ohio only has like one outdoor field. Oof, that is rough, Stealth Ninja. That is absolutely rough. I moved to Alabama, and there's not a lot going on here, but I'm collaborating with someone at UGA to get airsoft major in Georgia. Dude, I would imagine, like, in, like, general, like, the South, right? Like, I would just imagine those places, airsoft would be massive. I mean, I know everyone has real guns, right? That's the whole joke. Well, we do real guns. We don't need that toys. Whatever, freaking, I don't know. But I still imagine just the overall, because of the culture there, right? I imagine airsoft would just be like a normal thing that everyone does. You know what I mean? You wouldn't think, right? With how cool airsoft is in general. I'm an AAP meat rider. Oh, man. That's funny, huh? I was not expecting to hear that. AAP meat rider is crazy, dude. All right, scrolling down, most recent comments and questions. Xanax R15, Mark II, or Lancer Gen 4. Oof. They're going to have a lot of part similarities, but there are going to be a few differences. I would say it depends. If you want to spend a little extra money, you can get the Gen 4 Aster variants, where you get the CNC hop-up chamber and you get the Aster installed. But, you know, if you didn't really care too much for the Aster and you just wanted something better out the box, I would say go with the standard Gen 4s or the Mark IIs, if you like the aesthetics of that, because of the tunable trigger and the Nebula 2 ETU. It's, like, super easy to program. It hurts Airsoft being grouped up with real firearms. Like when I scroll through Airsoft tab half through, it's just firearms channel. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing too. That's another problem as well, that the firearms community. I'll be honest, the firearms community never took responsibility for the fact that they're part of the reason why we got flagged in the first place on YouTube and social media, is because they kept tagging in order to try to get more views and to get away with stuff, right? They kept tagging their stuff as Airsoft, right? So of course YouTube took notice of this and was like, what the fuck? Why are all these real things being labeled under Airsoft? I'm not blaming them entirely, because I get it. You got to do what you got to do. But like at the same time, for as much, as the real firearms world sometimes loves to shit on Airsoft and the Airsoft community, they certainly love to benefit. They certainly love to reap all the benefits from it, And because they're real, they actually get just an automatic boost in higher view counts. Because again, it's real, right? More people are fascinated by the real thing. Of course, right? Absolutely. That's normal human behavior. I've been slowly getting out of AEGs. I will always keep my P90 and my TM Mark 46 Mod 0. Freaking, I want that gun so bad. But I've gone head first into GBB. My debit card hates me, but I love it. Hey, man, you know what? You can't put a price on happiness. Can't put a price on happiness, which I know, of course, typical salesman thing to say, right? But, I mean, it's true. If that's what's going to keep you playing Airsoft longer, right? It's going to keep you more invested and keep that spark alive and motivate you to play more, then be more active in the community, then yes, whatever you know what I mean? Like yeah, why not? And if you're having fun the entire time, that's just a bonus, you know what I mean? Like that's just something that you really can't say is like, it's not worth it, because again, if it brings you joy, that's the biggest thing. If it brings you joy, if it brings you inner peace, if it does a lot of good for you in the long run, why not do this? It's like maintenance on yourself, right? It's like maintenance on a car. Of course, you would spend the money to go ahead and have new parts, installed into your car, right? Yeah, you have to keep it going, right? It's this thing that you love and that you want to keep it as going for as long as possible. Same thing with yourself, man. Like Airsoft to me is a form of therapy, because I have so much. I've told you guys before, and if you didn't know, I've hinted at it, but still, I have a lot of problems, a lot of underlying issues with myself. I've had them for years and years and years. Like I've spent more than half of my life, probably 3/4 of it, having to constantly go to a psychiatrist or like a therapist, right? I've always had to do it. This is like the first period in my life, big portion of my life, where I haven't done it, and I probably should still, but I just haven't had the time realistically. But I always would recommend something like that. Same thing with yourself, right? And if Airsoft is one of those things that's going to bring you peace in life and give you something worthwhile to live for, then fuck yeah. Dude, I went a huge part of my life without Airsoft 2, or I just couldn't play it. I just didn't have access to it. It just wasn't available to me. I didn't have money for it, no means of transportation, so I could at least be around it. It was a huge depressive part in my life, man, and I never want to go back to that, right? And the same thing for everyone else. If Airsoft is going to be the one thing that is going to keep you from, I don't know, God forbid, doing something you would regret later on in life, right? By all means, it is absolutely worth it. And that doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money on Airsoft. That doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money on it. Just keep yourself playing and be active in the community. You know what I mean? Anyway, back on topic. Does the VZ61 use regular AEG barrel? Let me see. Which one? Which one? I don't. Huh. Because I only see the GBB ones. I'm gonna say no. Probably not. But I'd have to. Which one specifically are you talking about? Let us know, and then I might be able to find it out. Dirty Civilian admin results. Brandon Herrera, Dirty Kid. Hey, joke. What the heck? It's just more like, it sucks. You know what's funny? Most of those dudes, they all play. That's the most ironic part about it, is that most of those dudes, they play Airsoft too. And I know, because I've seen them play Airsoft. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Granted, most of those guys are actually pretty cool. I think it took Garantham a little while to kind of get behind it and, and appreciate it more. Because I remember for years everyone kept trying to get him to like, hey, just try it out. And he was super hesitant about it. But I think just at some point or another, he was finally convinced to do it. And he had a lot of fun with it. And that was sort of the big thing that he was recommending or like saying about it, was that it was just like, hey, it's fun. It's okay to have fun, I got a MGC4 Mark III that I honey badgered. I'll keep that for sure. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Oh, thank you. Yes. I feel like there isn't a gun tuber video in the past couple years that I haven't seen where they don't mention airsoft at least once in one way or shape or form. I feel like there isn't a gun tuber video that in the past couple years that I haven't seen when they don't mention airsoft. Yeah, they're always gonna mention airsoft at some point or another. I don't think they're gonna like that's wrong because I feel like every single gun tuber at some point has recognized that airsoft is a thing and that a lot of their audience is also airsofters as well. So it makes no sense to me why like some of these guys, like most of them are, I think, have gotten to the point where they're like, all right, I can't insult it because that's a lot of my audience, a lot of my future audience as well. And if they found out I'm like shit talking airsoft, that might kill the momentum for them, right? If you're smart, you're gonna take advantage of the momentum. You're going to take advantage of the hype that already exists around you because they're trying to replicate what you do, but for airsoft, man. It's not a thing that anyone needs to like just sort of scoff off like it's nothing, you know? You got to treat it with respect, too. It's a whole industry that in a lot of ways is doing the marketing an advertisement for you as is. Just because they are in that space, they are going to be aware of you way more likely than your average Joe Schmo who has nothing to do with firearms anyway, you know? Airsoft's cheaper than therapy bills. True, it really is, and don't even get me started on medication. It is significantly cheaper than that as well in the long run. I think I saw some vids they posted about Milsim West. They see things different because they are all about LARPing, being operators with loud bangs. Milsim West is a great way, though, because I do Milsim West events as well, and Admin actually had a lot of positive things to say about it as well. I think Admin had more positive to say than Grantham did, if I remember correctly. But, I mean, they both overall had something positive, which is a good thing. I'm not expecting anyone to, like, everyone to be like, you know, immediately do it and you're going to fall in love with it. Whether they admit it or not, the fact that they at least tried it and put their money where their mouth is a good thing. That's a very good thing. Right, and they said this was very fun, and I'm most likely going to be doing this again. That's cool. Like, that's actually really sick, right? A lot of funny memories, a lot of funny things that happen, and a lot of cool moments too, right? I like Milsim West because it also, again, forces you to kind of have to practice a few tactics here and there. Obviously, not everything's going to be one-to-one. We all know this going in. You can't use the exact same things you learned at Airsoft for real. For sure not. Absolutely not. The ballistics alone are completely different. That is a very different beast altogether, right? I can't even begin to go into the differences overall, right? But it is still nice to be able to get into the habit of like, okay, I'm going to work with this group of guys. We're going to get this job done. Clearing out this building. We're going to march in formation. You know, we're on patrol for so-and-so. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are all things that you can do. And also just gear testing as well. This kind of gives you an idea as to what gear is actually going to work in the heat of the moment. All those plate gears that you think, oh, these plate gears look so sick. It's like, yeah, they look cool. How do they hold up? Are they comfortable? Can you live in that kit for more than just 2 hours? Because if you're going to be in there for more than 5 hours and you're like struggling just to get comfy and like you end up finding yourself taking it off, you know what I mean? Was it a waste of money? I don't know. That's for you to decide as well. There's actually a YouTuber that posts a lot of shorts, and every damn short he mentions airsoft when he's clearly talking about real steel. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just using airsoft as a means to like promote yourself, which is fine. It's okay to do that, but like you gotta at least bring something positive to the community as well, right? It's even more absurd when they tag airsoft and you can clearly see the bullets. Yeah, dude. Not trying to be a negative Nancy here, but clearly they're tearing down airsoft just to build up their own views. Yeah, it's true. No, I know what you're talking about, and it's funny because there's a lot. There's one content creator in particular. I'm not gonna mention his name. I'm not gonna mention his name. But he does have real military experience, right? He's a vet, and I get it. You know, vet humor is going to be, for some people it's hit, for some people it's a miss. You know, take it or leave it. It is what it is, right? I think it's funny. I can definitely laugh at it, but I will say that I just don't really vibe with the whole I'm gonna shit on airsoft this entire time because I do the real thing and I'm used to the real thing, and it's like, dude, I clearly see that the props you have in the background are airsoft guns. You know what I mean? Or they'll even say, oh yeah, I used to play airsoft. dude, it's okay. You can play airsoft. Stop being. That's just that the level of insecurity, I will say, from real firearms dudes, you know what I mean, is pretty fucking like apparent. You know, it's so clear as day. Like, dude, it's okay to admit that you play this game. It's like a video game in real life. You know what I mean? It's okay. You can say it. It's okay to admit that you play airsoft, bro. It doesn't matter. You have dudes that are coming from the SF community that are literally admins and cadre for a lot of these events. It's okay. Nobody's gonna hurt you. You're in a safe place here, man. You're in a safe place, you know? That guy. I think you know. I think I know exactly who you are talking about. Yeah. Here's the thing. He's done a lot of, this guy that we're talking about. He's done a lot. Does he have 3 digits in his name? 3 digits in his name. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. This guy does a lot of skits, and he'll do like skits where he'll do the different reactions for like all the different branches, like how the different branches react to this, right? Or, you know, they're all whenever they do something, right? A certain activity, and it'll be like all the different ones, right? And he has the archetypes for every single branch, right? Those got really big. Those got really, really big on YouTube, IG, and even a little bit on TikTok as well. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. You know, Michael Mayfield. Michael Mayfield's actually, I actually like Micah because he actually does say good things about airsoft though as a whole. Mr. Mayfield is actually really chill. I actually got to talk to him too as well. He was actually pretty I'm not gonna confirm or deny Dark Tree. But no, Micah Mayfield, he's actually really chill with it. He had a bad experience when he was playing airsoft because he was a big airsofter as well, but he had like a lot of things. One thing that turned him off from airsoft entirely, believe it or not, he got a gas blowback, and he did the thing where he didn't get enough info about it. You know, whoever sold it to him didn't get enough info. He didn't realize there was any sort of support for it. I don't think there was, and he just had a bad time with it, and that turned him off from airsoft entirely. But he's getting back to it now, and he's like, dude, this is so much better than like the shit that he had when he was playing, which I'm like, yeah, dude. So he actually had a lot of positive things to say about it as well. Yeah, Mike is awesome. Mike is cool. It was cool. He's so chill. We saw him, and we immediately asked him if we can do like, you know, the fucking Wojak pose with him, and he was like, dude, absolutely. And Boaz and I are just doing with him in the background, dude. He's so chill. Him and his wife are like such sweet people. They're good people. They're good people. But yeah, Dark Tree, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. We have been incorporating a lot of melee even larger into our playstyle, and everyone is having a fucking blast with it. What's y'all's opinions on it? Ooh, the real chokehold. That's a great question, my man. What is our opinions on melee airsoft? I think, okay, it's mixed, because on one end, I want to. Okay, you're talking to the guy that wants to allow full contact when it comes to airsoft. You know what I mean? If we allow airsoft, you know, we're shooting each other with these projectiles. What's stopping us from saying, hey, you know, if you happen to be a practitioner of, you know, Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, right? In a situation, especially in like CQB, you know, if you know, you see someone maybe coming, you see their barrel coming out, they're trying to, you know, they're not doing as good of a job of clearing the building, right? And you want to save ammo. I would not be opposed to being like, hey, someone just fucking judo flip me. You know what I mean? Or someone like fucking chopped me in the throat and I'm like lying on the ground, right? He got me. That's my fault. You know what I mean? I think full contact would actually be kind of sick. To be honest, in airsoft, so I would actually be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be kind of cool just being like, all right, cool. It turns into like a whole John Wick thing, right? Where like having a gunfight, what is it, gun kata? Ditch the gun, start like doing all these fucking blocks and shit, and then try to, oh, dude, it'd be kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be really, really freaking cool. I do. Yeah, dude, I straight up, I'm just freaking Solid Snake, dude. I'm just Solid Snake, man. I just want to like judo flip someone in CQC Somebody try to remember the basics of CQC, dude. I just want to live out my Metal Gear fantasies. All right, just don't judge me. Don't judge me. But again, when it comes to like melee weapons, there have been incidents, unfortunately, in the past where people have taken it too far, especially on like younger players as well. Yes, what you think happened. It's tough, right? Because I want to be the guy that wants to allow everything. Obviously, you can't allow everything. You can't trust everyone, unfortunately. So I think as long as there are pretty set rules and it's enforced very regularly, I think melee is fine, honestly. I think melee is okay. I am personally open to the idea of having like hand-to-hand combat, but yeah. I don't even know when or how name changed to my gamer tag. Yeah, dude, it just for some reason, a lot of the usernames just completely switched over. I don't know when this happened. Dark Tree, no chill. I don't care. I'll call him out. He sucks. Dude, you know what the worst part is? This man he does numbers on YouTube too sometimes. Like, some of his shit will pop off, bro. But I hate that, like, I don't know. It's not for everyone. I'll say it's just not my cup of tea. I normally find, like, dark humor pretty funny. But I also don't like I like punching upward. I don't like punching down. You know what I mean? Like, it feels very easy to do that, especially in the airsoft scene. I will CQC with you, Isaias. Steven Seagal style. Yo. Nah, Dartree go Yakuza on Isaias, dude. Why does everyone want to see us fight, bro? What the fuck? I want us to work together, bro. Oh, dude. I'd be so sick. Just absolute loud. Like, yeah, full contact is allowed. Sweep in a building. Some guy chops your gun down, grabs you, and uses that to pull you in, and then flips you over his back, makes you slam on the ground. Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Darktree, use your Nifoon on him. Nifoon? What the fuck is a Nifoon? Hold on. What is this? Nifoon. Definition. Question mark. Knifoon is a portmanteau for a single-use utensil that combines a knife, fork, and... Oh, that shit! That multi-fucking, like, purpose knife, fork, spoon bullshit. That's funny. I had to look it up what that was. I was like, what the fuck is this? That is hilarious. A single-use utensil that does it all. Dude, that's hilarious. That's so funny. Crazy J, what's going on, man? By the way, I forgot to say what's up to you, by the way. I never got it. 10 paces turn, bayonet charge. Ooh, that's actually pretty sick. I've got 35 years into martial arts, most kickboxing. Let's get it, boys. Dude, I actually really, really have been wanting to take up martial arts again. I haven't done it since I was like... When was the last time? I think it was like maybe 13. Because we did water polo. I did water polo for all of high school and swimming. We got like a few pointers and tips for like wrestling, because goddamn, when the ref's not looking, dude, this shit gets fucking nuts. It is full contact for water polo. If you guys have seen like a pretty bloody water polo match, dude, it gets nuts. Dude, I got punched. I got black eyes from that shit. I came home some days with like bruises after games all over my body. Like, I couldn't walk for some days. Like, it got really rough. But other than that, I never really got too much like martial arts after I was like 13. I did a little bit of karate, and then I did taekwondo for years. But I've been always wanted to do kickboxing, Muay Thai. Honestly, even jiu-jitsu would actually be pretty cool. I would definitely love to do either Muay Thai or kickboxing, though. Even regular boxing too, I would love to do. Like, I got like a few lessons here and there, but like I want to do an actual, like, have an either instructor or like go to an actual boxing gym. That would be the best. I would love to do that, because that's my other fitness goal too. I want to be able to start working out twice in the day, once early as fuck in the morning, and then later on at night as well, combining weightlifting, calisthenics, and then of course obviously doing like hit stuff like this and like martial arts. That'd be cool. That would actually be really, really fucking sick. Isaias, you won't find it. It's something I made for Scroll Team 6. It's a rubber MRE spoon with a knife handle. Dude, that's funny. Isaiah, it's fun. It's fun until it's someone's 12-year-old cousin you flip instead of just hitting with 6mm BBs. That's true. I get so lost in the sauce and I get locked in so hard that I just absolutely freaking go crazy. The minute I see the body, I'm just like, oh no. Ah, shit, it's a kid. You know what I mean? Ah, shit, dog. I'm sorry. Oh man, that's so funny. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or if it was my kid too. To be fair though, if it's my kid, as long as they have, play with integrity and honor, like, hey, he got you, man. Like, he pinned you down, and he got you down, like, and he got you out. You know what I mean? You're dead. Like, that's the end of the game. As long as he wasn't overly aggressive, I think I generally would be okay. After we shipped that, life has been crazy. No, I bet. It's really nuts. I bet. New to Airsoft here. Just bought my son not sure shore, but want to show up with a dad gun to play with him. Any suggestions? I guess it depends on what you mean by dad gun. Yeah, we're all wondering, what do you mean dad gun? But no worries. I mean, do you mean something that's going to be like, hey, you bought this with like adult money? You know what I mean? Like, this is dad budget, right? Like something real nice? Or did you mean just like dad is in like a retro gun, maybe a little bit of a throwback, not super modern? What did you mean by dad gun? Just out of curiosity. Because there's a few options that I can give. I see. Costs more and has a bit more advantage. As Town 91, I got you. Honestly, you're gonna take advantage of a sale we got going on right now. And I was showing this off the chat not too long ago. In all seriousness, this is gonna be something that's gonna be freaking sick, and I can compete with your Arcturus in terms of just the raw performance. Something very practical. You can share magazines with him. A few parts are going to be interchangeable. Obviously, Arcturus is going to have a really nice, well-shimmed gearbox, but this is just going to have an absolute banger. Full metal construction throughout. Nemesis, ECS programmable trigger unit. These things are torquey as fuck. Their FPS is consistent as all hell. Normally retails for $379.99. Discounted to $125. I would strongly recommend one of these. If you don't like the solid black look, at least get the black and tan. Something like this, right? I love the two-tone look. That one's gonna be like $25 more, but still freaking awesome regardless. But that would be the ones that I would personally suggest, man. But again, there's other options you can go ahead and get as well. It just depends on ultimately what you like, but that would be my top recommendation right now. Are you dad baller gun? Go HPA. You could do HPA too, but I feel like it'd be something easier to start. I don't want to like make him spend that much money. In my opinion, that doesn't scream dad enough. TM Saiga? Nah, not really. 249 Saw. Guess you could do that too. Also, if you want to go like maybe something LMG. Again, I don't know what food you're playing at. You could do something like, I'll think like one of these. Full Metal M249 Mark 46. Bear in mind, a lot of the LMGs that you find right now in Airsoft, a lot of them are a little bit of a project gun. But one of these bad boys, oof, I've had mine for years. Years. Would strongly recommend. If you were looking into a project gun, these are really fucking fun. These are super freaking awesome. I've got the gold Falcor, and it's all flash buttons built into the nuts as well. It's a $2,000 AG. That's my dad's gun. That's my dad gun. That's an EOTech with magnifier pack. It's done right. All right. Respect. HPA Tapasaiga. Yeah, you being unethical still. What's new? Use M4 about it can use M4. Whenever I've run low on the box mag, whenever the nut sucks out, I'll be like, someone toss me a mag, right? Even if it's like a PTS EPM1, I'll like throw that shit inside. It still feeds. It works great. It absolutely works great. I'll use my Mark 46 35 RPS with brushless motor, runs smooth and great range. There you go. It's a heavy ass gun to run with. Hey man, if you got that dad strength, you know what I mean? You got that dad strength. You know that dad strength I'm talking about? The dad that's like close to 50, if not past 50, but for whatever reason will use the incorrect form, lifts with his back, but somehow can get that fridge over his shoulders. You know what I mean? It's that dad that, like, hey, he may got that dad bod right now, and he may be pushing now, maybe even 60, but the minute he takes off his belt and he starts wrapping around his fist, you know you're fucked. You know this man's gonna kill you. You know what I mean? It's that kind of dad, you know? It's that kind of dad strength. You don't fuck with dad strength, bro. Dad strength is crazy. Dad strength and mom strength. Like, for some reason, pregnant mom strength is a real thing. I thought it was a made-up thing. It's real. It's for sure real, dude. It's crazy. I got that El Campeon strength, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. Not that heavy. You just need to get strong. Absolutely. LMG, get the personal benefit of being only gun class that can go full auto. Absolutely. You are the Giga Chad. Make sure I'm missing anything. So I'm like a bigger guy. I'm bigger guys, and I was wondering what's good plate carrier or chest rig. Coop, that's a very good question. If you are on the big and tall spectrum, my favorite plate carriers typically to recommend in terms of style. Obviously, you're trying to get a little bit more coverage. A lot of the plate carriers nowadays, like modern plate carriers, are usually designed to be like super ultra low cut, high speed, but that shit don't really work for every single body. I would say if you want a really solid plate carrier that looks one that actually can look still really cool, but is actually really good, I would say look up EXO. EXO plate carriers are going to be some of your best friend. If you want to say in like green, I don't know what color you're going to be going for. Let's say black, right? Go for the one that's it'll say M on the alt SKU right here. If it says M, that's a medium. Go right for this one. Yeah, go for the large. The EXO plate carrier, these are adjustable. You can get its size. You can adjust the straps on there so you can get it to what exactly you need. There is an adjustable cummerbund. It takes a little bit of work to get it to be fully, like extended all the way, but you can do it. But these are a lot more accommodating than a lot of the other plate carriers you find out there. It's definitely going to be a lot better than like your JPC or your APC or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a lot better. Or like the Cry AVS, right? Like, fucking no. If you want like a full legit, like full body plate carrier, this is going to be probably one of the better options you can find out there. Let me go and link that for you as well. Put that there for you, Coop. Yeah, that should do. All right. Scrolling up, make sure to miss anything. But yeah, those are a few options which you can go for. SS Stout 91. Yeah, there's a few options you can honestly go. It really just depends on ultimately what you like, what sort of aesthetics you're going for. What's allowed at your field too. We don't want to recommend something that you can't even play with. Scrolling down. You gotta type the whole name correctly, like that. Or just, yeah, yeah. You know what? I've actually always wondered how you can do the whole thing. There you go. Yeah. That's, plus, LMG and Airsoft compared to the real thing make maneuvering with it so much easier. I'm not, dude. When I've played with LMGs for so long, and I've gone through like huge, like stints of me using like an LMG or just something heavy in general. The minute I switch over to a rifle, like a basic AR, I'm like, oh my god. What the fuck? This is easy. Like, this is so much easier for everybody. Like, are you kidding me? Cutter, MG42 mounted on a chest gimbal like an alien space. Dude, like a smart gun? Yes, bro. Yes. Dude, you would need the old school, like, gimbal harness, Steadicam rig that they had. You need Kawasaki motorcycle parts as well, because that's what they use for, like, the trigger and, like, the handle, too. It was fucking crazy how they put it together. But looking up the documentary and like the photos, you'll find that they use like motorcycle parts for it. It was crazy, dude. That shit was all mocked up. I want that shit so bad. I'm still though just kind of basic. I still want like to get my pulse. You know what? Maybe the gun I send you, Cutter, will be the pulse rifle. Maybe that'll be the thing that I send you, just because I'm like, you know what? What can you do with this? What do you do with it? You know what I mean? Like just fucking. Maybe make something cool out of this, right? Smart gun prop was built on the MG42. Yeah. Well, they did have a functioning one. They had one functioning one, if I remember correctly. Obviously, it's not like gonna shoot real good. It's shooting blanks. They had several blank fire ones as well, like the Hero for the pulse rifles as well. Cutterize his pulse rifle, dude. That would actually be sick. Like, what do you mean? Ew, no. What do you mean, no, Cutter? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro. It's based on a Tommy gun. Yes, so? Zooplage, what's happening, man? I'm here. What did I miss? What year is it? Does Airsoft still exist? Whose kidneys are these? Dude, that's funny. You wake up and you got a scar. Where are my kidneys? You're doing good, Zooplage. Good to have you on the stream. We got about like 38 minutes left before we close out tonight's live stream. So remember, guys, promo is still active. Make sure to go and get those orders in. Every $50 you spend gets you 2 chances of winning the live stream giveaway this Thursday, so don't miss out. I have build ideas for the pulse rifle. I'll take it if Cutter doesn't want it. I just want to get it like cutterized that way I can. And when I get it back, oh dude, like this will be like the coolest thing ever. It'll be absolute insane. You missed the winner. We don't even do. Don't listen to him. We don't do fucking giveaways on Tuesday. Oh, it's funny. I actually do have like just like a regular ass Tommy gun as well. Thompson. I do want to get that one worked on as well. I have my World War II kit. I need to just fucking go out one day with my World War II kit and just play with it as is. I mean, I guess I could upgrade the internals, but not much I could do on the outside. No, I wouldn't want anything done on the outside. Fuck no. Solely internal build. Solely an internal project only. Cutterized pulse rifle with a working ammo cannon. I do have, my pulse rifle does have a working counter, actually. It does have a working ammo counter. Only downside, it's restricted to 99 rounds. So even if there's more in the gun, like, it obviously won't, show. That's the only downside for it. But, yeah, mine can goes to 99, and it actually does count down, which is crazy that it does. It has an actual sensor. I got a fixed idea for the 9 volt so it doesn't fall out without the base plate. I was this close taking my MG42 to Airsoft Nation, but the rain was a hell nah. No, I get that. I've brought a few of my guns out in the rain before, and they've been okay. Some of them, one trick that'll help too. I mean, I'm sure everyone has their own remedies. Honestly, even just using like either droplets or aerosol can of silicone oil, pure silicone oil. Go in there with a rag and just start buffing it out. It comes out. It comes out, actually. A lot of it will come off. Counter could be done. My counter does work, actually, surprisingly. You know who broke it? Who actually, did a number of the of damages to the internals of the gun. No bullshit. Scott. Freaking Mr. Scott Hollenbach, otherwise known as US Airsoft. Freaking destroyed my... To be fair, he did ask me. He's like... the tech told me, like, hey, it might not last. We're going to get some footage shooting this for a... I forgot what video it was. It was like he was doing... Was it 100 guns or something? I think it was like 100 guns, like, being fired video. And we had, like, a couple of, like, unique guns. And he was always like... I was like, I'm looking for this gun. I don't know if I have this. So we put out, like a call for everyone to be like, hey, if anyone has this, come to the store. One of my buddies actually had another gun as well that he was looking for. We had like 2 or 3 other ones that we had that's like, no, he couldn't find anywhere, so we fired those. And then he found out that I had the pulse rifle. I was like, yo, you have one? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, please bring it in. So I had the tech look at it, and he's like, look, it's probably gonna break if, when he does the full auto, but he really wants to do it. And I'm like, fuck it, just let him. So I let him fire it, and like, he got enough footage. It served its purpose. But I know it's stripped. And I was like, okay, there's gonna be another project that I'm gonna have to fix at some point. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that. But I also at the same time would really like to go out and play with it. But I still need to finish putting together my armor for that. Man, we calling people out tonight, dude. This is one of those streams where just everyone's names is getting dragged through the mud, bro. It's hilarious. Okay, let me see. Miss anything? Should have been caught up. I really want to buy G&G MG42 soon. Dude, Darwin's Rabbit Herd, that would be sick. But, God, the G&G one is so expensive. It's so expensivo, bro. So expensive. That as well. That is a grandpa gun. That is a grandpa gun. That or Car 15. Just any sort of Car 15 build. Especially you like really built it out. You go in full up Gothic Serpent Delta style. Oh hell yeah. I'd say that's dad gun. I'd say that's dad gun for sure. Make sure I'm missing anything. I don't watch everything on between flying shoes and frying pans. Hey man, hey, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, that's my mom right there. That's my mom right there. You know, she was a fantastic mom. She was a fantastic mom. I love her. I hit the gym weekly, homie. Keep up. So do I, man. I go at minimum 5 days out of the week. At minimum 5 days out of the week. But I also want to start hitting up like the martial arts shit again. Just because it would be sick, right? Again, I feel like that's like the one thing that I'm missing that I really want to do. I do miss also, there's a weird part of me. I'm not really a hugely competitive person. I'm not. But I do miss, maybe it's because like, again, I spend so much time like, I spend so much of my life in the pool and swimming for club and doing water polo, doing swim meets. Fucking like I spent a huge part of my life doing that competitively, and I miss a part of that too. I do miss competing in some athletic form or another. You know what I mean? And I think maybe, I don't know, it'd be kind of cool maybe if I did something along that kind of fed that a little bit. I don't know. Just thinking the thoughts out loud. Scrolling down. Let's see. Lord knows what I could do with a pulse rifle. That's my sci-fi dream rifle next to the Major's dragon thing. I fucking love aliens, dude. Aliens is so fucking, dude. Don't get me started on aliens, bro. I can nerd out for like, I can nerd out about aliens for like all fucking day. Don't even get me started. I sold my built-out G&G SR25. No, we're replacing with an Ares 308 Deluxe package. Not the G&G. No, that's a classic, bro. That's a classic. M60, and you commando it. You one-hand that bitch. M60, one-handed, like Rambo. You know, I could fuck with the M60. M60 might be something also that I might end up doing later on. When Tactical League does their Vietnam event again next year, I'm for sure going to be doing it, but I want to see if it's possible, maybe, if I can do the M60. If not, I do have a buddy of mine that I may or may not be in talks with of acquiring an RPD, because God knows I could use that RPD. If I could get that shit, and it's already chopped for me too. He was going for like the Mac v SOG thing, right? Chopped RPD. Oh, dude, yes. I would love that shit. I'll compete with you, beer drinking contest. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want to do to myself. Absolutely. That's that one as well. All right, cool. We should be caught up on all the most recent comments and questions, guys. If you do have any airsoft related questions during the remaining 30 minutes of tonight's stream, make sure that you put the letter Q right in front of your question. It's gonna make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify. Just make sure it has that Q in front of it. Whether they're airsoft related or not, we can absolutely shoot the shit during the remaining time as well. Just make sure you're taking advantage of the promotion and spreading the word around. Every $50 they spend right now will be getting you 2 entries into Thursday's live stream giveaway. If they want to read the rules for the live stream giveaway itself, this is the first time that anyone's ever hearing about it. I have the rules on the website, but you can read that for yourself. I'll link it in the chat. You take a look for yourselves. There you go. Make the grenade launcher work. One of my buddies was like trying to convince me to take off the furniture off that, acquire a gas blowback Thompson, put it on there, and he might have been able to get like a working grenade launcher. I don't know. It would have been cool, would have been interesting, but I don't know about that. I want to keep it in mostly intact as possible, but just have some decent internals. I'm not asking for like crazy good internals. I just want it to be decent enough that I don't really got to worry about it stripping as much as I would if it were a stock setup, you know? Missing anything? All right, I should be all caught up. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for a lot of the new products as well that are going to be coming out. We're already carrying so much new stuff, and I very much am excited for the stuff that is on the way. Of course, the big one, being the MWS MGC4 Mark IV. That is like the big one. I'm super excited. This is going to be my entryway into the MWS world. This is going to be the MWS that I run. I need it. I absolutely need one. I've been eyeing it so much. Every time I see it, I'm like, fuck, I can't wait to use it. And I've been getting so much trigger time with MWSs specifically. I need to get one, dude. I just need one at this point, I want to build one out And I want to do the freaking Giga Chad thing. I want to bring it to a Milsim event as well, and just absolutely struggle with it in terms of like getting it to run for the entirety of the event without issue. Jesus Christ, my allergies are going crazy right now. Oh, I can hardly breathe. My nose is like super congested. But no, I give it shit. But honestly, at the end of the day, like it's only gonna be easier to run GBBs in Milsim events later. We actually are keep an eye out on the website. We're actually gonna start carrying more like mag warmers, mag pouches that are gonna keep your magazines warm, which actually is pretty sick. Like that's actually really really freaking cool. Where is this shit on the freaking? Is that? There you go. That cleaned it. Yeah, like we're gonna start carrying those that are like literally battery powered, just gonna start warming up your magazines, which is gonna be pretty interesting to see how it'll hold up in the rain. I'm actually curious about that as well. But there's gonna be workarounds too, and like keeping your mags nice and warm and dry and everything. Some Mayo Gang, same Mayo Gang Mark IV are gonna be my first MWS. No, seriously, same. Mark IV, my first GBR. I know some fields don't allow that dual barrel M4, but wouldn't it be considered a shotgun if the FPS was lowered a bit? I'm asking because I want to make an AAP dual cannon build. What the fuck? What the hell? Dude, that's insane. Dude, that's more that's more anti-air gun than flak. Dude, that's hilarious. Yeah, man, that's something. A dual barrel AAP. That's fucking crazy, man. But and I didn't even know Fields would ban the DT4. If you guys don't know what he's talking about this. It's this guy that he's referring to. The Classic Army DT4 Nemesis. These are freaking sick, bro. I love this. Come on, picture. Load. There we go. Look at that. Dual barrel, baby. Dual magazine. Dual hops. Individual hop-up chambers, bro. That's so freaking sick. And OEM parts were available for this as well. I think, yeah, they're sold out. But, you know, it's still cool. It's still sick, right? Oh, man, I love these things. That's so funny. Especially when you look at that cylinder head and the cylinder itself. Dude, that's so hilarious. The tappet plate is fucking stupid. Dude, it's just cool. It's just funny. You know? But, no, this thing was sick. I didn't even know that was banned at some fields. That's crazy, man. I had no idea. Because every field that I've seen has been like, yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean? You're just obviously semi-only. Right? Absolutely no burst fire with this bad boy whatsoever, right? But I've never seen a field ban it. But if they do, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense a little bit. I don't really agree with it. I guess if you could lower it, maybe, but that'd be kind of tough. The DT4 is not one of those guns that you can really fuck around with too much. You kind of have to leave it alone as is. So yes, what happened to the digital night vision you guys were planning to sell? Still haven't really heard too much about that as well. Hopefully we can bring those in because I would love to do that. It's still in the works. The problem is that company that we were talking about, they're going to be at MOA. So we'll have Bossman talk to them as well, because we have contacts for them and everything. But they're still a very, very small, like literally just the smallest. I think it was like 3 dudes in total. The smallest startup you can imagine, right? That was like the whole thing, right? They're super small, just getting their startup, getting their foot, in like there were so many things they had to get done. It was such a small company, but we do still plan on bringing those in, but they just have to be able to have enough to be able to start manufacturing them, right? Be able to start mass production, because all they had was like the prototype, and the prototype was so promising. It was so promising. So hopefully, nothing bad happens to them. They're still able to, do what they do. Thinking about getting into GBR, would the Mayo Gang MWS be the best? Yes. Well, yes. That is absolutely. Yes, I would. 100%. Landed boy. Yes. Do it! Yeah, that one. Is that programmable to shoot one barrel at a time? No, unfortunately. But hey, you can change the gear set and motor, brushless, DSG. Dude, that's evil. That's evil. Dude, no, don't do that. Do not do that. I would never recommend doing that shit. Did you watch Predator Badlands? I planned on watching it this past weekend, But again, same thing that the reason why I couldn't do do the live stream on Thursday actually bled into the weekend, so I wasn't able to go to the movies. I do plan on going this week though, because both my dad and my brother are big Aliens and also Predator fans as well. So I know that this is alluding to the AVP movies that are going to be coming out at some point in the near future. I'm excited about that. Hopefully they do it right. They don't fuck it up like they did Requiem, because I fucking hate that shit. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but still, it's not good. I just want it to be like the video games. AVP Classic 2000. That's all you got to do. You get the Chlorine Marines in there, get the aliens. All the while, predators are hunting you. It's so easy. It's such a simple thing to do. You can't fuck it up. But somehow Hollywood's gonna find a way to fuck it up. But honestly, Badlands seems like a really, really good movie from what I've been hearing. My only thing I kind of weird about is like, why is it not rated R? Predator should be fucking terrifying and like gory as shit, just like the first two movies. But whatever, can't be picky. I'm just glad we're getting a Predator movie that's apparently really good. It's never gonna be that simple. I keep falling asleep during Alien Earth. You know what, Hack? You're not. I don't blame you. Alien Earth was incredibly frustrating for me because I was a huge Aliens fan. Here's the thing. I hate when directors see the Aliens universe as a means of like trying to tell their own story for like Android stuff. For like Android or synth stuff. Here's the thing. It can be somewhat interesting and it's cool. Realistically, I don't give a fuck about Android stuff. I don't give a fuck about Androids. I don't give a fuck about synths. I want this to be focused on the xenomorph and the problems that it creates. I want to be focused on that. I don't want a movie or a show that's so prolonged, that's so slow to progress, has terrible pacing issues, and is going to be focused on, again, the whole thing with synths and what does it mean to be human? We've gotten that already. If you really want to do a show that deals with the dilemma of AI, that deals with the thing of at what point do we consider machines people, right? Just do a Blade Runner show. That's the whole purpose of Blade Runner. Just do that. That would be so much easier for you to tackle. Don't bring the xenomorph into this just because they only do it because they want the alien's name to carry and get more audience to watch it. They always fucking pull this shit. That's the reason why I hated Alien Covenant, is because they made it so focused on like androids between David and like the other one. I think was his name Walter. I forget what the name of the other synth was. I don't care. I do not care. I could give less of a shit about androids. I could give less of a shit about synths. I do not give a shit. I want to see action horror. Marines have to go and investigate some type of refinery or a colony of some kind that's gone derelict, and there's a xenomorph infestation, and predators are having themselves. That's a hunting weekend for them. They're like, oh, more prey. We got humans with guns. That's all they have to do, and it would be an absolute smash hit. Are they gonna do it? Only if they have the balls. Translation: screw those clankers, bro. Absolutely. I say the clankers. I'll say it. Clankers, bro. Clankers. PG-13 because there's not humans unalived in the movie. It's all robot and alien violence. Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't it have been cool if wouldn't it have been cool? I mean, because again, I haven't seen the movie, so again, I'm sure it's a great movie, and I'm probably gonna love it. But wouldn't it be kind of sick if you just kind of took some key notes from like some of the video games and the comics, and maybe you have like some Whaley-Yutani like PMCs just getting absolutely marked by a predator and some like vicious gory kills. Like I loved freaking Prey. Prey was awesome. I love the scene where all the French trappers, all the French colonists that were there, were just getting their absolute shit whacked. You know what I mean? Dude, they were absolutely getting their shit like pushed in by the predator. That dude was going to town on those French dudes, man. I loved that scene. That scene was so sick. Just all the cool like kills that he was doing. He got to really show off all the different tools and utilities and hunting gizmos that he had with them. I thought it was awesome. That was one of my favorite scenes in that movie. I loved Prey. I just loved how vicious it was too. Or the scene where they're like running through the field and like one of the other native dudes gets absolutely shredded like a block of cheese. by the Predator. He just seriously, he starts slicing and dicing this motherfucker. You see ribbons of his whole body just being eviscerated from his body and thrown into the wind. That shit was crazy. I want more of that. I want more of that. Please. Please, sir, man, have some more. Anyway, screw clankers. I hate androids. I don't want synths. If you want to do that, do a fucking, I don't know, do an Ex Machina show. Everyone loves that movie. Do fucking Blade Runner. I don't care. Just don't, stay away from my aliens, bro. Stay away from my aliens. Give me pulse rifles, colonial marines, and we'll have a good time. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. Did a flat cannon? Yeah, no. See, that double barrel AAP would be absolutely insane, dude. That would be insane. Night vision, yeah, that one is out of the program as well. So yes, trust me, as a fan, I'm telling you, you will be happy with the references, hints, and setups in Badlands. Plus, the action does not hold back. Okay, good. That's what I've been hearing, and I trust a lot of the sources that I've been going through for their opinions on it, and I trust you, Squirrely, as well. You definitely I know for a fact you're an Aliens and Predator dude as well, so I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna be going. I'm just gonna make sure that I bring my dad and my brother with, because that's something that we, at some point or another, I'm pretty sure every modern I say modern, but like anything 2000 like and up, right? Predator related or Alien, I've watched with my dad. And that's something that we always like to do, just watch Predator movies. We went to go see the last Predator movie, not Prey, but the last one that was in theaters. What was it called? The Predator. If you remember that one, where it turns out, oh man, this is gonna sound. The movie, if you haven't seen it, spoilers. Is it autism that they say? It's like, yeah, it turns out autism is like the next stage in human evolution, and that they're. Oh man, that was a hard one. I'm not gonna lie, that was a hard one to watch. What sucks because it actually had some of the coolest Predator kills ever. Like the Predators in that movie was bloodthirsty, and I loved it. But everything else about the movie, I was like, man, this shit stinks. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I'm just waiting for the last Fast and Furious movie so it can finally end. I'm gonna be real, RPG lovers. I stopped after 6. But I have been curious to go back, just to see how ridiculous. I know it gets really ridiculous. I've seen the trailers for these shits. They don't look good. I miss also when Fast and Furious was centered around the street racing world. That's why 1 through 3 are like, I think, are classics. 4 I think is solid. Believe it or not, I think it's really slept on, but it is still focusing and revolving around the world of street racing. That's why I like that one too. 5 was just fucking ridiculous. 5 was a heist movie, but it was fun. I actually went to go see that with freaking Fats Man. Yeah, if you're still here, that's actually the first movie we went to go see together in theaters when we were still in high school. I went to go see that movie. That movie was ridiculous. That movie was fucking nuts. 6 was, it was alright. It was cool. I stopped at 4. It makes you wonder how they kept making back the money, dude. Dude. I mean, I think people keep going back because they're like, it can't get any crazier than the last one, and they keep getting it. You know, those movies feel pointless now. Same. I just want. I mean, that's why I'm looking forward to the Initial D project, or like Initial D. Is it supposed to be inspired, or is it an actual Initial D movie that they're making? I think it's just another street racing movie. But the actor that played Han, I know he's going to be a big part of that as well, which that guy actually does love the scene, so I feel like, okay, it's like Henry Cavill. Like, if Henry Cavill were to be part of the, I know he was always been in talks for like that Amazon Prime Warhammer 40K show that they were supposed to do. If he's on it, I have a little bit more confidence in it, much more than I would if he weren't involved. At least someone that enjoys and loves the material that it's based off of. Because obviously he's a big fucking nerd. He's huge into the Custodes. That's his whole faction and everything. So I like Henry Cavill. I think Henry Cavill would be a really, really good man to be in charge of in terms of the Warhammer 40K project. The longest set of movies aside from Godzilla was Putmaster. There's over 20 chronological. God damn, 20! Holy shit! I didn't even know that there was that many. Jason Momoa is the only reason to watch them now. His villain is great. I love Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is hilarious too. He's so funny. He's such a joy to watch. I stopped after 8. Jesus, Victor, I'm surprised you made it that far. I've been watching Fast since the beginning. Here's the thing, same, but I just couldn't really go any further than 6. I was like, man, I don't want to fucking do, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't really fucking do anything for me at that point. I mean, I should watch them, just because again they're there. I should watch them just to see how bad it gets, and I do want to see how it concludes. Like, they've already gone to space. What else could they do? You know what I mean? I still haven't even finished them yet. Damn, that's crazy. I was even there when they filmed one of the scenes for the first one. Darktree was telling me the same thing as well, that one of his buddies actually got like a small role, like just like as one of the extra background characters in the first movie too, which is nuts, right? I wish I could have grown up and been like a teenager during that time frame. Dude, that would have been sick. I think the movie came out in 2000. Yeah, it came out in 2000. I was just turned 4. I was 4 years old when that happened. I wish I could have been around and seen the whole production when that shit was going down. That would have been amazing. The first one. Going up. Maybe RPG lovers, you know what? Maybe one of these days we'll have like a watch party or something. We'll bring all the boys over and we'll watch every single Fast movie entirely. That's how I feel about Transformers. I stopped after Dark of the Moon. I stopped after 3. I saw Bumblebee, which I thought was fun, but I was like, I mean, like, it was fun, but that was about it. They were in and out within a week. That's crazy when they have like a crazy timeline or like set time for filming. Because I've been on productions for like music videos and shit where I've done grip for that shit. Dude, like, I can't imagine filming a whole movie, like series, like filming like those in long ass scenes like that. I just couldn't even imagine doing that. Should I missing anything? Okay, yeah, I should be all caught up on those. Guys, we got like 10 minutes before we close out tonight's stream. If there is any last minute questions you guys do have regarding airsoft or non-airsoft related material, by all means feel free to go ahead and ask away. Just make sure you take advantage of the promotion going on where every $50 gets you 2 entries into this week's live stream giveaway. Again, we're counting orders placed from last week as well, so there's going to be a lot more entries this time around, so you got to make sure that you increase your odds as much as possible. Next thing on a time travel. You know what? I could see it. At the end, Dom like does some weird like fucking shit where he has to like save a prototype time machine before it falls in the wrong hands. He like self-destructs it at the very last minute. Everyone dies, but he's able to be sent back in time before something catastrophic happens. Next thing you know, he's back in time, and he's back at the cafe, and Brian pulls up, and he sees him for the first time, and he's like, all right, here we go again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, some shit like that. When he go back in time to save the family. Steal the DeLorean. Dude, that would be insane. That would absolutely be hilarious. Just saw The Running Man tonight before the stream started. It's pretty good. Oh, okay. I remember the old Arnold one. That one was pretty interesting. It was a pretty cool concept. Very Escape from New York. Kind of settled maybe a little bit of like The Purge, kind of. Like, I could see like its influence on a few other movies as well. But I was curious to see how that one was going to turn out as well. Make sure I miss anything. Oh, dude, my neck. Oh, I am not looking forward to having to go to the gym tonight. Gotta go to the gym. I don't know if I should do chest or if I should just do. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna flip a coin, figure out what I have to do. I have to go tonight because I took a break day Sunday because my legs were fucking killing me, dude. I took a break day Sunday, and yesterday I had to take a break as well. So I've already used up my 2 days through the week. So every day now I have to make sure I hit up the gym to hit my minimum quota. This one is closer to the book. Okay. Of think I'm in keto mode now. Off think I'm in keto. I can feel the fat literally burn. Think I'm in keto. What are you talking about? Have you switched over to keto right now, RPG? That's crazy. Honestly, I don't know if I've done the full like 100% carb free diet before. Like I've done the carnivore diet. I've even done just straight no carb diet. No carb diet was my favorite. The only downside, I'm gonna be real, I love rice, man. I love rice. I can't step foot into an Asian restaurant and be like, and I'd cry a little bit on the inside. I'm like, I want rice so bad, but I can't have any of it. It would just be, I can only eat meat and a little bit of veggies, because veggies are always good for you. You should eat more. Anyway, everyone should eat more vegetables. Vegetables are good for you. A lot of benefits to them, but of course, maxing out on as much protein as I can. But sometimes I'd be like, you know what? I want some noodles, man. I want oodles and noodles. I want rice. Oh, dude, especially when you grow up in a Mexican household, tortillas, bro. Can't have tortillas with shit or pan bread. You can't have bolillo and shit, dude. You can't have a torta. I would get so depressed when I was doing that. It's because I was doing this all for fucking Coast Guard, dude. I was doing shit for Coast Guard. I was like trying to make weight, and it was like, okay, you lift too much, you can't be lifting, and you got to go on a diet. I was like, what? So I did it. It was not worth it. It wasn't fucking worth it, you know? I'm on the seafood diet. I seafood and I ate it. Oh, classic dad joke. Classic dad joke, bro. Classic. Tacos con dude, you couldn't eat any of that. Technically, it's not a diet. It's a body phase where your body eats the fat for energy. Yeah, see, I don't work that way for me. It wants to eat everything but the fat for energy, you know? So I got to go to extreme lengths in order for it to work. Carb-free did work, though. I will say. Carb-free definitely did work. Oh, but then I had to count my calories. Honestly, not worth it. Just go to the gym. Do cardio a couple times a week. Lift. You know, that's all it is, man. That's all. And just don't eat like a ton of junk food throughout the week, right? That's like the best advice I can give. Because I never really feel that tired, typically, when I go play Airsoft either. Unless I'm running LMG or I've been running for like a long-ass time. Then I get like sort of winded or it's like really hot. But it's cooler now, so I definitely don't have that excuse, you know? Which, by the way, I will let you guys updated. I might be playing soon. If nothing else gets in the way, you know what I mean? If I'm able to actually like secure the time. There are some people that I've actually been wanting to take out to the field with me. That I've been asking to go recently, and someone that I just want to kind of bring out to the field with me. I might be going soon. I will let you guys know if I get a for sure answer. If I can definitely secure time for it, I will definitely be going, and I will let every single one of y'all know. I'm just giving you a heads up right now. Technically, the problem with that is that you have to maintain a certain blood sugar level to trigger it. I'm a dad, and I have the gut to prove it. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a freaking good one. But no, I honestly, like, if I had to diet again, I'd do it. But I'll be real, it's never really worth it for me. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I fit in my clothes, that's like the biggest thing. As long as I can fit in my clothes, my heart's good, I have good cholesterol, I don't get winded whenever I play, I'll be all right. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be fine, you know? Would it be nice to go down one size? Yes, obviously. That way I wouldn't have to, you know, I could go use my old clothes and save a ton of money, right? But whatever happens, really. All right, guys, got 5 minutes left. Make sure you're getting those orders in. Remember, you don't want to miss out on the giveaway happening this Thursday. All right, yeah, we should be all caught up on all these. We'll be all caught up on all those. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab myself a drink. I ran out of LaCroix a while ago. Okay, we're back. Whew. Dude, I don't know what it is. My allergies have been going crazy right now. Gear getting tight, and I'm too lazy to readjust it. Starving it is. Hey, man. If it works, it works. Oh, much better. Bro, I love butter. Oh, my God. I was hyped when I found out there's butter without the chocolate. What? Without the cholesterol. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I ain't gonna lie, dude. When I saw that, bro, I love butter. I'm gonna be real with you, Hat. That is the most big back sentence I have ever read in my entire life, bro. That's crazy. I get what you're saying. Butter is really delicious. It's really good, right? But I just like, bro, I love butter. Oh, dude, I don't know why that's so funny to me, bro. I love butter. Oh my god, that's so good. I was hyped when I found out there's butter without cholesterol. So, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Especially if you're like not getting the cholesterol. But I've been worrying about what else is in there. Chocolate butter. I was like, what, dude? Chocolate butter sounds crazy. You still planning on making it to Tampa in March? I would definitely like to. I would definitely like to. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing else planned. I have a few other things that are coming up, so I'm trying to make sure that those are not gonna get in the way if I do end up going. Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me. What's the weather like typically this time, like March, in like Florida? What is it? The only reason I ask is because again, on the plane too, is it bumpy? Is there going to be a lot of turbulence? That way I know to get drunk beforehand. Honestly, I straight up just might be like, just give me some fucking lean before I get on the plane. Like, just make me fall asleep so I'm not even conscious when it happens. If Isaias comes to Tampa bringing my lightsaber, why does everyone want to fight me? What the frick? Oh, you know what? If I can find a way to sneak a lightsaber in, maybe. If I can put it in the same case as all my airsoft stuff, maybe. Maybe I might be able to go ahead and do it. But yes, Crazy J, I am planning to go, but I don't want to put myself down yet until I buy the ticket. You know what I mean? Winter sand, clear, and low 70s. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Flight should be okay. Oh, man, I fucking hate flying, dude. That's for droids. But I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I'm going to be playing. There actually is an event that I am going to be for sure doing. It is going to be in California. What is it? American Milsim is doing their, what is it, Revolt? That one's happening in like February 7th or 8th. I'm going to be doing that event too, which just so you guys know too, is I'm going to be probably posting that on social media as well. So I'll have like 2 guys that are for sure down with me to go. I'm waiting for Darktree to get back to me on that one too. But RPG, you know, maybe you and Darkstar might be down to hit me up with that, you know. Was it Michelle that puts sugar or Splenda in his soda? What the fuck? We still have a standing duel without forget it, bruh. What the fuck? Everyone just, why do you want to duel me? Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I was gonna hit you up about it but you're not on freaking Instagram, so I can't hit you up. I'll have to hit you on Discord. I haven't flown since 1985, and I'm going on a plane to go to Tampa, so no crying, no promises, all right? I hate flying, bro. I fucking hate flying, dude. I hate it with a god-awful passion. I'm scarred for life now, unfortunately. All right, guys. It is now 9:30. That's going to be it for tonight's live stream. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Just a nice, chill hangout stream. Hopefully, you guys got the extra entries in for this Thursday. If not, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to go to, the win's going to go to somebody who has as many entries as possible, potentially. So, it is what it is. But, guys, I appreciate every single one of you for hanging out with myself and the rest of the community tonight. Again, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Make sure you hit that bell icon. You're notified every time we drop new content. Again, get all your Airsoft goodies from Airsoft. Yeah, we have thousands of discounts going on right now, up to 60% off. You don't want to miss out on it. Black Friday sales are already here. And again, every purchase that you make through GI is a direct way to support the channel. And again, it keeps these cameras on. It keeps the lights on as well. And it keeps these giveaways going. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for the Airsoft community and what you guys do for us at Airsoft GI. I will not forget it, and again, I'm eternally grateful. You guys have yourself a wonderful night. I'll see you guys all this coming Thursday during our live stream giveaway. Have yourself a wonderful night, and stay safe.